All right, so here's the second video. This is how we turn everything off. I stopped the video and just started another one so that you could just pick up from here whenever it's time to turn everything off. Everybody has sung the hymns, they've left the auditorium, and we're ready to shut everything down. So what do we do now? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to shut off the projectors. There's the projectors, there's projector 1 and there's projector 2. We have come over here. Actually went ahead and grabbed it, but we have our remote control right there. We grab the remote control, double check, make sure that it's on the on position at the bottom right there. And then we come over here and we have, remember, the 2 red buttons. This time we're going to be focusing on the standby button. We go once again to the middle. It's not as easy as turning it on because you have to point at the projector and you click it. And when you click it, what you should see is a power off on the projector. Okay, when you see that power off, you click the standby button again. Okay, so basically just point and keep clicking. Okay, wouldn't you know it's not going to work from there? It is. So just keep clicking and it comes off. All right. Just kind of keep pointing. Same thing here. Click. There you go. That's the easiest thing to do. Just keep hitting it like that. If you keep hitting it like that, then eventually it'll go off. But usually you'll see the power off and it'll want you to shut it off again. Now, you do not, I repeat, you do not go and turn off the switch now. That could be extremely dangerous for our projectors. The bulb could bust, and I understand that it could actually ruin one of the projectors. So it's absolutely imperative that we wait. We wait at this time. So you still hear the fan going on, in fact. That's why we do this first, so we can just let that sit and let that wait. Next thing that we do is we might as well go ahead and turn up the AC. So we've had plenty of time for the AC to come down. Folks have been worshiping, and then we come over here and we turn it up from 68 to 80. Don't forget to do this, otherwise you're going to have the AC going pretty much until I get back, and if I'm on vacation for a week, then that means that it'll be going in the sanctuary for a week, and that will run the bill up tremendously. So make sure that you turn up the air conditioning as well. There you go. Now we're going to shut down the computer. We're going to raise the slides, and we're going to once again get everything ready. The projector should be about ready to turn off this time, but when you're doing it Sunday morning, you really should wait 5 to 10 minutes before you shut it off. The reason why is the bulbs didn't get time to heat up too much from the time I turned it on now, but you really need to wait at least 5 minutes. Just kind of set your timer, something of that nature. Give it 5 minutes before you turn off these 2 switches. Okay, so the first thing let's do is go ahead and deal with the slide projector. We're going to go ahead and turn that up. There it is. Once again, you can't just leave it. Best thing to do is let it go up most of the way. And then stop. There you go. So we just, and stop, just like that. That's how you do it. So here, we've gone through the whole slide system. So the easiest thing to do is first X out of Media Shout. Up here is the X, so we just come over here and just X out. It'll probably ask you, do you want to, are you sure you would like to stop the presentation? The answer is yes. Just go ahead and stop the presentation. You shouldn't have had to save anything because you're just running the presenter. Then we come down here. That's how we shut it down. Click that. The bottom right, you got a little power icon right there. You run the mouse over it and it says power. Just hit it and you shut down the computer. And there you go. The computer will shut down. Shut down pretty quickly that time. Okay. So now let's just say that we have waited about 5 minutes, which we have. not quite 5 minutes, but once again, you'll need to wait definitely 5 minutes whenever you are closing everything down after worship service. So we come over here now and we turn it off, and everything's safe. No busted bulbs, nothing like that. Make sure always, it's easy to forget about the sound system too. Check it, make sure that it is off as well. Just click that and everything will pop off. You need to make sure you also check these two. Make sure that they're off as well. And once again, I turn them on and turn them off, so just make sure these are off also if they use the blue as well as the white microphone. And everything has been shut down except for the lights. Now, whenever you shut down the lights, you can't just do this little number and that little number. Reason is because if you look up at these lights, you can kind of see that's still on. But if you do that with all these, it's going to appear like everything is done, but if you look up real close, you see that orange glow, they're still on. So what you have to do is that you have to feel a click, all right? You have to feel a click. So we go all the way down and then click, down, click, down, click, all right? And if you down and click, then they are all off completely, all right? That's how you know they're off. Now you're ready to leave the church. Make sure that when you are leaving, that you also are checking to make sure that the doors are locked. We have enough guys who are able to unlock the doors, but make sure that the doors are locked. Here within this drawer, there of course is a little lock, and come over here to you'll find a hole right there. You can't see it right now because of the lighting, but you push that in there if it is locked open, and then you just turn it counterclockwise and it locks the door back, and then you push on the door right there and it's locked. We just want to make sure that all these doors are locked before we leave. That's extremely important. I'll try to make sure that get one of the deacons to be behind and help out in that regard as well, but you may want to ask, just make sure that they have done it. Usually Mike's good about making sure all the doors are locked before we leave. Okay, well that ends our shutdown session. So I've told you how to start everything up, and I've showed you how to shut everything down. And so I hope these videos will help you, those of you who are helping us, to make sure that we are able to worship on Sunday. Thank you so very much, and I'll look forward to seeing y'all soon.